It became clear that we really needed to write a book that would address the issues head on and mobilize managers toward helping those around them to grow. In working with thousands of managers over 3 decades, we became really clear about what career development is and what it's not. And what it's definitely not are all the expectations and the forms and the processes and the checklists and the deadlines that really hover over and smother managers today. When it comes right down to it, careers are all about conversations. We frequently hear that expression, talk is cheap. But in this case, talk is actually the most powerful tool managers have at their disposal. Because careers are developed one conversation at a time, over time. And so Bev and I developed a framework that organizes career conversations into 3 easy-to-remember buckets: hindsight, foresight, and insight. Now, hindsight conversations are all about that look backward and inward to develop a really deep understanding of things like, where has the employee been? What do they love? What are they good at? Who are they? This kind of self-perception is key, but it becomes clearer and more powerful when it's either corroborated by or maybe adjusted by the input of others through feedback. This kind of a backward glance on the part of both the employee and those around them is essential for being able to move forward. Foresight conversations are about taking a look at that bigger picture, at the broader environment of what's going on in the organization, in the industry, in business in general, to determine what's changing and what it all means. This is really critical because who wants to pursue some career direction where there's no need existing? And then finally, there are insight conversations. And insight is that sweet spot where hindsight and foresight overlap or converge, where I've been, who I am, what I'm good at, overlaps with what are the needs of the organization and the industry and the business. It's in this space that employees and managers can jointly determine the full range of ways that the employee can move forward and toward their career objectives. The hindsight, foresight, insight model isn't an academic model, but rather a practical framework based upon 30 years of working with real people and their real challenges. And it flexes to address the range of conversations managers might have with their employees. It really operates and supports managers on 3 different levels. At the most micro level, a manager can pick one question from any of the 3 buckets and ask that with the spirit of curiosity.